So Landry Scandrick done went on undisputed and basically put the real shit in the air. You know what I mean? That's what he basically did. Do I think he's salty about being cut? Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't be salty about being fired? Do I think there's any truth to what he's saying? I think he 100% true. To be honest, I think everything he said was true. Cause who better to tell the truth than a mad person? Now, could it be exaggerated a little bit? Of course. When somebody mad, they don't care nothing else about what you got going on. Yeah, they gonna keep it real. He said Malcolm Jenkins they don't take his accountability. What he say? Oh, it's alright, man. You a Super Bowl champ, it's good. Nah, Malcolm Jenkins need to be held accountable for those mistakes. Sidney Jones do it, he on the bench. Malcolm Jenkins do it, and it's cool. Malcolm Jenkins cost cause I was saying to y'all about Rasul Douglas. I'm like when my peoples was talking to me, they was like, yo, your man Rasul Douglas, he trash. I'm like, bro, those was all coverages. Like you could tell by the way he was playing defense that was supposed to be somebody in back of him. Man, your man trash. Once it finally hit the air, when people put it in the air, it's like I've been saying, Malcolm Jenkins. That was all coverage. That was all coverage. It was a mess back there that day in Minnesota. So he say, this the one that killed me though. He said he don't trust Howie. He won't believe nothing Howie say. I said, wow. It wasn't surprising. It was just like, wow. Like he gonna ruffle a lot of feathers with that statement. They asked him, do he feel like he was the scapegoat? Yeah, of course he was. That's obvious. He ain't play that bad of a game. He missed that tackle on Tavon Austin, but he read that play when they caught that quick slant. He read that wrong, but shit. Other people was playing way worse games than Landry Scandrick played that game. So now I'm like, people like, this should put a fire on our thing. Why take somebody to get cut and say something? Now, that's not going to put no fire in this team, man. This is just more distractions. Do the Eagles even know who they need to be, their alignments, the calls for this week? There's so much stuff going on in the media and outside the media room. Like he said, after practice, why is the first thing Malcolm Jenkins coming to do? Take shots. That's the first thing. He probably was in practice. Somebody probably had their phone out. That whole, like it's bad. It's bad out there. You can listen to these other content creators all you want to. It's bad out there. Would I be surprised if we lose to the Bills? Nah. Why would I be bad? They got a hell of a defense, and we got a trash offense. We got a trash defense, and they got a trash offense. So you level them off, okay? Offense, you weigh our offense and you weigh our defense. Both our offense and our defense trash. You weigh their offense and their defense. Their defense good, but their offense trash. So they winning in one position. Orlando Scandrick, he bitter. He feels some type of way. He's still a Cowboy at heart. So he don't got no problem with coming out here and just straight taking a dump on the Eagles. He said the ownership. I wish they would have asked him about Jim Schwartz and that philosophy. Yeah, and then I hope he would have kept it real like that and said, hey, nah, Jim Schwartz, he need to go. He had us in some awful positions. But as far as what I take from this, do I think the Eagles is going to respond to this and it's going to light a fire? Nah. I really don't. Because we going to still have the same. Because at the end of the day, the players might have a little bit more passion and fire, but the coaches ain't. And coaching is our main problem. I looked at this report the other day and it was so true. So they say 4 years that 3 years that Frank Wright was there, 2 of the years we went to the playoffs. First year was Carson rookie year, right? First year was Carson rookie year. He was looking great when he first came out, did that first First like 5 games or something. Lane Johnson got hurt. Shit went downhill. Second year, that's 2016. 2017, we went to the Super Bowl. 2018, last year, Frank Wright left. Since last year to this year, this offense ain't been the same. This offense is horrible. It's terrible. It's really not good. Like, I look at this from last year to this year, I was looking at every game like this. So then we say, well, we made it to the playoffs and we beat the Bears. The Bears was trash. They had a good defense. Look at the Bears this year. They got a good defense. They ain't had no offense. We beat Mitch Trubisky. Good job. Good job. You know what I'm saying? This offense, but hold up. Look at the Colts. This is what y'all got to do. Y'all got to analyze everything and how all situations. Look at the Colts with Tony Brissett or whatever his name is, backup quarterback. People out there like 4-2, 5-2. They just beat the Texans with a backup quarterback. Can you imagine if Frank Wright had Andrew Luck out there right now? Colts went to the playoffs last year, didn't they? Colts might go. They going to the playoffs this year. We might not make the playoffs, man. It was Frank Wright. Really look at it. 2016, Frank Wright had a rookie quarterback. He went through his ups and downs. I think we missed the playoffs. Next year, with a full year with Carson Wentz and that offense, we went to the Super Bowl and won it. He left. We barely made the playoffs. Like, we only made the playoffs because the Vikings lost. If the Vikings would have won their games, we would have missed the playoffs last year. Let's not forget about that. We would have missed the playoffs without Frank Wright. The Vikings lost, and that's how we got to the playoffs. The Vikings lost. That's why we went to the playoffs last year. We did what we were supposed to do. We won our games, but we were so messed up until Nick Foles came in. See, like, it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't want to really think about it and don't really want to put their mind to it. So now you got these praises and these coaches that keep coming out to the media and saying stupid shit. Oh, we have all the answers in here. If we got all the answers in here, what's the problem? If you saying the personnel that we have in the locker room right now is the answers, why y'all ain't putting them in position to be in us winning? So either we don't have the answers, which falls on Howie, or we do have the answers, which falls on the coaches. Because we're not a successful team. We're 3-4. We're below 500. So if we have all the answers, that means you guys, the coaches, y'all are not doing your job. And if you're lying to the media saying we have all the answers, but they're not doing that, then they're going on Howie because we don't have the talent. And I don't think we don't have the talent. I think Jalen Mills is a capable cornerback. We already know Rodney McLeod, Malcolm Jenkins, they are capable free safeties. Darby, he is capable. Rasul Douglas is capable. You got to put them in the position to win. They're not being put in a position to win. Offensively, Nelson Aguilar runs fast. This is my thing. People, this thing, okay. LJ Fort, TJ Fort, whatever his name, he goes to the Ravens, he making plays. Golden Tate is looking spectacular. Well, I ain't gonna say spectacular, but he is making plays for the Giants. He made one play for us last year. Golden Tate looking good. What we wouldn't do to have Golden Tate back right now. But then, it's our coaching. You got to put them in the right position to make plays. Why Nelson Aguilar looked so good 2017? Frank Wright. Why Carson Wentz? Why Nick Foles looked so good 2017? Frank Wright. Frank Wright gone. Now the offense is abysmal. It's okay. We got this West Coast offense, Andy Reid tree. So everything is get the ball out your hands. Quick passes. But you don't gotta respect it if ain't nobody gonna go deep. I look at, like I told you in my other videos, I look at the routes. Everybody is running routes less than 20 yards. Less than 20 yards, so it's congested. So Carson Wentz got to throw it in tight windows every play. Tight windows. Spread that thing out. Like you an Andy Reid prospect. Spread that thing out. Spread it out. Nelson Aguilar could beat one-on-one coverage. But you're not being in a position to make it. You forcing pass. You threw an interception last week. Carson Wentz in the 3-man cover. It was 3 men right there. You still threw it to Zach Ertz. Oh yeah, we've been talking this. We got the number 1 rush defense, number 2 rush defense. You know why? Because people wasn't rushing it. Nigga, people wasn't trying to rush it. Because you got to think of it. We got this number 1 rush defense and number 2 rush. Okay, Dalvin Cook, best running back in the league. Debatable, whatever. Ain't rushed for nothing but 40-something rounds. Yo, we shut Dalvin Cook down. Yeah, 4 touchdowns. So, really, they not running because they don't got to run it. Like that's like saying, hey, yo, this team be stopping the run, but ain't nobody running. So, of course, teams ain't got 100-yard rushing because they not running it. They're throwing it. Why are we going to try to run against y'all when we could throw it? So, like they say, the stats are skewed. That's not really what's going on. We got the number 1 rush defense because people not running it on us. They don't got to run it. They're going to throw it. Ask what our pass defense is. That's the question. What's your pass defense? What's your overall defense? Why am I running when I can pass it? Orlando Scandrick, I don't think he did nothing wrong or said nothing wrong. See, like, I'm a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, but I'm also a realist. So I have a lot of faith in this team, but I also deal with reality. And what's going on right now, it's a lot of me's in that locker room. Like he said, you still drunk off a Super Bowl. Like, y'all feel like we won a Super Bowl. We supposed to be, nah, young Frank Wright gone. Frank Wright gone. So this offense is gone. We're gonna have to start getting rid of some of these older people. Start rebuilding, get some newer players in, some younger players. Because these old dudes ain't gonna do it. And they ain't even know that, they just slow. Alshon Jeffrey's slow. Mike Hollins is a special team player. Deshaun Jackson is injured for the season. He might come back, and when he come back, he's going to get hurt that game. He's going to be hurt because he's going to have to run full strength, and he's going to tear something. He's going to re-aggravate something. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, I don't even know what to think of him because I don't see him. He don't get no play. I'm just saying. Leave your comments below. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think. Because this shit right here, people mad at Orlando Scandrick. Why? He ain't did nothing but told the truth. If you mad at him, you know what that say? The truth hurt.